Conference is officially underway, with President Uhuru Kenyatta maintaining that Kenya will continue with its efforts to reduce the negative impacts of climate change. Now, the president, who is currently in South Africa, formally launched the conference virtually, saying more needs to be done to realize the country's full potential in matters devolution. Our reporter Daniel Kariuki is on the ground in Makueni, and he filed the following report.
Voluntary and open membership.
Finally, the much-anticipated 7th edition of the Devolution Conference has officially been launched. President Uhuru Kenyatta officially launching the conference virtually. The conference focuses on climate change, specifically the multi-level governance for climate action. Speaker after speaker taking time to reflect on the climate change. The government says the ongoing conflicts in various counties, among them Laikipia and Baringo, is courtesy of the climate change.
The greater impact is even in resource and institutional strain. If you look at the number of personnel we are deploying to this conflict, it is affecting and distracting us from the core challenges we face in the security sector.
We want to transform those forests now, with the help of Kenya Forest Service, into changing livelihoods, if we can have beehives there.
As a Senate, we undertake to lead the necessary consultations to ensure uniformity of focus on any legislative amendments necessary to ensuring that the county assemblies support the county executives to implement the requisite law.
But the government insists Kenya will continue with its efforts to reduce the negative impacts of the climate change.
We are sending a clear political statement that Kenya will continue to work with other like-minded governments, institutions, businesses, and civil society to accelerate action to moderate the negative impacts of climate change.
President Uhuru Kenyatta says Kenya is making progress in matters devolution, pointing out various projects realized courtesy of devolution, but leaders called for additional funding of counties.
Indeed, today, the devolution achievements and dividends are a visible reality in all parts of our country.
Counties and the national government, on the contrary, they require partnership between the two levels of government. There must also be a clear understanding that no level of government can succeed when the other is failing.
Chief Justice Martha Koome is expected to address the conference Thursday. With the official opening of the 7th Annual Devolution Conference in Makueni, Kenyans can only hope that by the close of the conference, the government and delegates will have come up with resolutions that are going to tackle the deteriorating climatic condition being witnessed across the country. Daniel Kariuki, KTN News in Makueni County.
Right, the Devolution Conference continues, and trust us to cover it for you. Now, tonight, Kenya risks losing